All right, and we're back. The start of the second period. Fox Motors gathers it, sends it down the ice. Picked up in the defensive zone by Warner, sent around the boards. Not out of the zone. Battled, picked up by Hagen. Westhoff through center ice. Sends it down behind the net of Fox Motors. Battled by McDonald. Out of the zone, Fox Motors the other way with Blackburn back on defense. Shot, save, Hosier. Zaremba battling on the defensive end, lost the puck. Another shot, knocked down by Hagen. Hagen loses the puck. Save, Hosier. Battle there between McDonald. Here comes Hagen through center ice. All alone to the net, sends a shot. Goal! Harrison Hagen puts one in the net for the Force to tie it up 1-1, 11 minutes in the second period. Hopefully the stream's working a little better and the video is going for you. Sorry about the angle in the facility here. This is where we're picking it up the best. Luaney taking the face off center ice, wins it. Tripped up. Fox Motors takes it through the neutral zone. Hosier with the save, makes cover, freezes the puck. Llewellyn taking the face-off. Wins the face-off, sends it to the outer boards. Picked up by Fox Motors, kept in the offensive zone. Shot Fox Motors, up and over the net, is deflected. Kept in the zone by Fox Motors. Cleared by Legault. Picked up by Grayson Martin. Still has the puck with the battle. Fox Motors with the rush the other direction. Back on defense, Blackburn and Martin. Shot sent wide of the net. Out of the zone. Legault with the pressure. Picked up by Fox Motors. Tried to get a centering feed, blocked by Blackburn. Llewellyn sends the puck up, but not out. Blackburn comes through, picks it up center ice. Taken out of the zone by Legault. Sent back by Fox Motors. Fraze picks up the puck, feeds it. Potts battling in the corner. Hagen with the puck at the blue line, takes a shot, wide of the net. Picked up by Potts. Swiped at by Fraze and missed, taken by Fox Motors, back up and out. Shot wide of the net by Fox Motors. Puck trickles out of the zone, picked up by Fox Motors, back in their end. Pass deflected by Fraze, picked up by Fox Motors, sent into their offensive zone. Kelly battling in the corner. Blocked by Hagen. Hagen through center ice, 1 to beat. Hagen all alone. Shots, goal! Harrison Hagen for his second of the night. Incredible goal by Harry. .816 left in the second. Force up 2-1. Zaremba picks the puck up, sends it into neutral ice. Frey's still on the ice. He gets up. Kelly taking the puck and a tripping call on Fox Motors. Frey's with the puck. Blown dead. Tripping Fox Motors. Force will be on another power play. Taking the face off is Max McDonald. Back on defense, we have Grayson Martin and Sawyer Blackburn. Potts and Westhoff also on the ice. Face off 1. Puck stolen by Potts. Sent out to the boards, picked up by McDonald. McDonald sends it up to Westhoff. He loses the puck. Fox Motors takes it behind their own net. Sent up. McDonald comes away with it. Feeds it over to Blackburn. Blackburn feeds it. The block, the pass by Fox Motors, taken out of the zone. Almost cleared, kept in the offensive zone by Fox Motors. Sent up the boards by Blackburn. Fox Motors through the middle of the ice, sent, goal, Fox Motors. That's number 15 for Fox Motors. Ties the game up with 7:17 left in the second, 2-2. On the ice for the Force, we have Hagen and Warner on defense. Frey's taking the face off with Legault and Llewellyn on offense. Hagen makes a move, brings it in the offensive zone, tries to center it, blocked by Fox Motors. To the center, Fox Motors makes a move, tries to get a shot, centering feed, blocked by Frey's. Llewellyn tries to feed it up into Fox Motors' bench. And we have a tie game here, 2-2 with 6:47 left in the second. The Force are on a power play for another minute, 48 seconds. Fox Motors at the top takes a shot, sent through to Hosier, save, Talon. Frey's taking the face-off, wins the face-off. Picked up by Llewellyn, chipped into the boards, kept in by Fox Motors. Another shot, block, save, Hosier, wide open net. We're able to clear Hagen. Hagen through center ice, loses the puck. Fox Motors back on the rush. Shot wide of the net. Hagen picks up the loose puck off the board, sends it up but not out, kept in by Fox Motors. Warner picks it up behind his own net, sends it up but not out. Another shot, blocked, tipped, kicked around in front of the net, covered up by Talon. Line change here. Blackburn and Martin back on defense. McDonald, Zaremba, and Kelly on the ice. McDonald taking the face-off. .56 seconds left on the power play. Fox Motors backhands it, knocked down by Kelly. Picked up by Fox Motors behind the net. Sends it up. A shot from the blue line. Save. Hosier covers it up. .40 seconds left on the power play. McDonald taking the face-off. Fox Motors comes away with it, sends it up to the point, takes a shot, save Hosier. Blackburn fights for it, takes a puck, bringing it up. Chips it out of the zone. McDonald coming in on the offensive pressure. Round behind Fox Motors net. Kept in the zone by Zaremba. Blackburn takes the steal. Zaremba and Blackburn fighting for it on the board. Sent across the rink. McDonald with a great stick. He draws a penalty. Gonna have tripping. Max McDonald. 4:58 left in the second, tied 2-2. Warner and Hagen come out for the penalty kill. Fox Motors within their offensive zone. Blocked by Potts. Hagen to battle for it on the boards. Centered up. Fox Motors can't handle the pass. Stolen away by Warner. Warner can't get it out of the zone. Fox Motors tried to center it. Blocked by Hagen. Got another penalty. This one's on Fox Motors. So this will even it up 4-4 with 4:25 left in the second. Scores 2-2. Out on the ice now, Westhoff, Blackburn, Hagen, Llewellyn. Scratch that. Westhoff is off. Legault on the ice. Fed over by Fox Motors. Takes a shot. Tipped in. No goal. Waved off. High sticking. Face off in the neutral zone. Llewellyn taking the face off for the force. One by Fox Motors, one to beat. Sawyer back on defense. Save, Hosier. Round behind the net. Shot wide. Fox Motors send it into the offensive zone. Offsides. Now we should have a power play right now. Both in 29 seconds left on the McDonald penalty. Picked up by Hagen, center ice. Offsides. Blackburn, Fraze, Hagen, Zaremba on the ice for the force. Fraze taking the face off. 28 seconds left on the McDonald penalty. Face off won by Fox Motors. Kicked out of the zone. Picked up by Hagen. Battle at center ice. Sent across for Fox Motors through the neutral zone. Takes a shot off the post. Goal, Fox Motors. .333 left in the second. Fox Motors up 3-2. Murphy Fraze taking the face off. Picked up by Hagen in center ice. Chipped up the boards. Kicked back by Blackburn to Hagen. Hagen makes a move. Hagen with a breakaway. Oh, he gets poke check. Picked up by McDonald. Goal by McDonald. Way to follow the play. Picks up the loose change in front of the net. Tied it back up 3-3 with 3:15 left in the second. McDonald following the play right into a loose change goal for the force. Face off won by Fox Motors. Shot Fox Motors off the post. Wide of the net. Battle on the boards by Fraze. Another shot Fox Motors wide of the net. Save Hosier. Tried to clear by Blackburn. Another shot wide of the net Fox Motors. Centering feet again, another shot, blocked in the front, covered up by Hosier. .244 left in the second, 3-3. Kelly, Potts, Llewellyn, Hagen, Warner on the ice. Llewellyn wins a face-off back to Potts. Potts sends it up and not out. Fed over Fox Motors. Shot wide right of the net. Hagen takes the puck. Makes a move. Coming through center ice. One to beat. Hagen makes a move on the next defender. Takes a shot. Off the outside of the net. Chipped up by Fox Motors. Blocked in by Llewellyn. Hagen with the puck again. Loses it to the corner. Up and out of the zone. Warner back on defense. Pick up the puck. Offsides. Fox Motors. 1:54 left in the second. Fox Motors through center ice. Takes a shot. Blocked in front by Martin. Round behind the net. We got a penalty. Hooking. Hooking on Max McDonald. Fox Motors goes to a power play. 1:29 left in the second. Blackburn battling around behind his own net. Fox Motors tries to bring it around. Can't handle it. A shot. Goal. Fox Motors. (4-3). 1:18 left in the second. Blackburn, Martin, Zaremba, Potts, Fraze on the ice. Fraze taking the face off. Murphy kicks it up to himself, coming through center ice. A 1-on-2 odd man rush. Tries to center it, blocked. Kept in play by Martin, up to Potts. Into offensive zones, Fox Motors. Blackburn back on defense. Takes a shot. Blocked by Hosier. Front of the net, covered up. Time stopped at 51 seconds. 3-4 in the second. Another save. Hosier, kick to the corner. Centering feed. Sent wide of the net. Potts picks up the puck. Tries to chip it up and out. Kept in by Fox Motors. Fox Motors with another centering feed. Save. Hosier. Into the corner. Hagen trying to get it out of the offensive zone. Kept in by Fox Motors. Fed across. Stolen pass by Potts. Picked up by Fraze. Hagen through center ice. Feeds it across to Potts. Oh, shot wide of the net. Covered up by Fox Motors. 10 seconds left in the second. On the ice for the Force, Llewellyn, Kelly, Westhoff, Hagen, Warner. Llewellyn to take the face-off. Warner with slap shot blocked by Fox Motors. Picked up, taken around behind their net. 3 seconds left. chipped up the boards, kept in by Hagen. End of the second, 4-3 Fox Motors. There we go. I got the third period marker working at the bottom of the screen there. We're learning here. Taking the face off is Llewellyn to start the third period. Won by Fox Motors. Picked up by Warner, chipped out of the zone. Fox Motors feeds it center ice. Shot, save Hosier, cleared by Warner. Llewellyn to pick it up off the boards. Warner around behind his own net. Sends it back to Hagen. Hagen battling. Tries to clear it. Picked up by Fox Motors. Shot. Blocked by Kelly. Right through the crease. Westhoff tries to clear it out and does. Sends it down for icing. On the ice for the Force, Legault, Blackburn, McDonald, Zaremba, Martin. McDonald taking the face off. Loses the face off. Sent up by Fox Motors. Takes a shot. Save Hosier. Ooh, shot just wide of the net by Fox Motors. Centers it. That puck is in the goalie. Talon's getting a workout today. He's doing a fantastic job in net for the Force. Shot differential's got to be extremely lopsided, and he's doing fantastic. McDonald wins the faceoff. Legault takes it. Oh, that was up out of the zone. That was close. Blackburn takes the puck, chips it up, not out, kept in by Fox Motors. Zaremba battling. Blackburn tries to feed it up again. Save Hosier. Blackburn feeding the puck up, but not out. Picked up by McDonald in the corner. Fed up to Legault. Stolen by Fox Motors. Brockbat through the neutral zone. Blackburn and Martin back on defense. Great stick by McDonald to poke it away. McDonald takes the puck through the neutral zone, bounces into the offensive zone. We got a penalty here on Fox Motors. We got a hooking penalty on Fox Motors. The Force go back to the power play. 4-3 Fox Motors with 10:50 left in the third. Power play squad for the Force: Hagen, Warner, Potts, Fraze, Westhoff. Face off won by Fraze. Hagen with the shot. Save Fox Motors. Another face-off win. Picked up though by Fox Motors. Sent through the neutral zone. Warner back on defense. Shot, save, Hosier. Fox Motors battling for the puck. Send it up, keep it in the offensive zone. Picked up by Fox Motors. Shot, save Hagen, or save Hosier. Westhoff pokes at it. Kept in the offensive zone by Fox Motors. Fraze poke checks it out. Warner back on defense. Pick up the loose puck. Sends it up the boards. Kept it. Ooh, offsides. Fox Motors. McDonald taking the face-off for the Force. 10:03 left in the third. 4-3 Fox Motors. Warner with the puck, feeds it over to Hagen, cross ice. Can't handle the feed, sent up, right to center. Shot, save, Hosier. Kelly picks up the loose puck. Loses it to Fox Motors. McDonald with the puck. McDonald through center ice with Hagen up front. Taken by Fox Motors around behind their own net. Sent up the boards and kept in by Llewellyn. Kept in the zone by Hagen. Hagen on a break. Ooh, shot just wide of the net. Chipped up by Fox Motors with an odd man rush the other way. Beats Warner. McDonald with slide. Hosier with the save. Great glove save, Hosier. Fantastic slide across the crease to make that save by Talon. Murphy taking the face off. Blackburn and Martin back on defense with Legault and Zaremba as the forwards. Shot Fox Motors gets through. Save Hosier. Face off won by Fraze, knocks the stick right out of the defender's hands. On a break, Fraze taking bumps, takes a shot. Misses the puck. Fox Motors picks it up. Blackburn back on defense. Puck sent across the center. Stick. Great stick by Martin to disrupt that play. Didn't allow Fox Motors to make the pass. Picked up by Fraze on a block pass. The other way, 1-on-1. Penalty on Fox Motors here. Tried to bump Fraze right off the puck. Ended up picking up the penalty. We got 7:59 left in the third, 4-3 Fox Motors. Coming into tonight's game for the Force, and looking at the My Hockey rankings, the Force were actually ranked an 80 overall, where Fox Motors is sitting at 83. So we came in as the underdogs and are keeping right up with them. Offsides, Force. McDonald taking the face off. Wins the face off back to Warner. He slides it over to Hagen. Hagen loses the puck center ice. Breakaway the other way, Fox Motors. Great back checking by the Force. Cleared the puck up, but not out. Shot. Save, Hosier. Warner picks the puck up. Tries to send it around behind his own net. Loses the puck, Fox Motors. Great block pass by Westhoff. We got an injured player here. Warner's down on the ice. Giving the nods to the coach. Looks like he's going to be okay. Just needs to take a breather. .47 seconds left on the penalty for that number 87 from Fox Motors. Llewellyn taking the face off. Won by Fox Motors up to the point. Block shot by Legault. Picked up by Blackburn. Chipped out of the zone up to Kelly. Fox Motors around behind their own net. Llewellyn with the steal on the boards. Picked up by Legault. Turns it over to Fox Motors. Fox Motors back through the neutral zone with Martin and Blackburn back on defense. Shot, save, Hosier. We got 6:34 left in the third. 5 seconds left on the power play for the Force. Good to see Warner back out on the ice after taking the spill. Llewellyn taking the face-off. Face-off won by Fox Motors. Up and out of the zone. Hagen coming on to pressure them. Clear around behind their own net. Picked up center ice by Fox Motors. Warner back on defense. Puck being kicked around. Picked up by Zaremba. Sent Fox Motors with a shot wide. Another shot save. Hosier. Hagen picks it up behind the net. Sends it up, but not out. Fox Motors keeps it in, feeds it across. Can't handle the feed. Hagen picks it up, loses the puck. Swiped at by Zaremba. Sent up, but not out by Hagen. Legault kicks it out of the zone. Fox Motors comes away with it. We got a penalty here on Warner. We got 5:18 left in the third, 4-3 Fox Motors. Minor penalty on Warner. Face off won by Fraze. Loses the puck, picked up by Fox Motors, makes a move, tries to feed it, blocked by Martin. Shot Hosier, saved off his face mask. Another shot wide of the net, picked up by Martin, sent up the boards but not out. Fox Motors feeds the pass over. Shot, blocked down by Fraze. Incredible save by Hosier. It was sitting on the doorstep. He reached out and put a glove on it. What a fantastic game by Talon today. .55 seconds left on the Warner penalty. Shot blocked by Blackburn, tried to clear it, it's kept in by Fox Motors. Another save, Hosier. Covered up. .43 seconds left in the Warner penalty. Potts taking the face off. Hagen tries to clear it. Fox Motors with a shot wide of the net. Blackburn sends it up the boards but not out. Kept in by Fox Motors. Send it down behind the net. Blackburn fighting for the puck. Sends it up to Potts. Taken by Fox Motors. Fed over to center ice. Another shot. Blocked by Llewellyn in front of the net. Blackburn sends it up to Llewellyn. Llewellyn making a move in the neutral zone, loses the puck. Poke check by Hagen. Coming back the other way, Blackburn back on defense. Oh, that was a great feed. Goal, Fox Motors. There's no way for Talon to catch that one. 5-3 Fox Motors with 3:39 left in the third. McDonald taking the face off at center ice for the Force. Picked up by Hagen. Sent up the boards to Fox Motors. Warner and Hagen back on defense. Fox Motors take a shot off the side of the net. Fed up but not out by the Force. Another shot taken. Deflected in the front by Warner. McDonald takes the puck. Hagen chips it up off the glass. Blocked pass by Zaremba, picked up by Hagen. Kept in our offensive zone. Comes out, Warner back on defense. Great back check by McDonald. Fox Motors feeds it across rink. Aaron pass by Fox Motors. Shot. Deflected towards the net. Save Hosier. We got 2:14 left to play in the third. Force down. 5-3. Murphy taking the face off. Face off won by Fox Motors. They knocked it out of their own zone. Kelly putting the pressure on at center ice. Martin back on defense. Blackburn with stick. Shot sent wide of the net by Fox Motors. Shot deflected in front by Llewellyn. Fox Motors centers it. Llewellyn sends the puck up, but not out. Another shot, save Hosier. Shot by Fox Motors, blocked in front of the net, picked up by Martin. Martin swipes at it, misses, picks the puck back up, sends it out of the zone. Kelly can beat him to the spot. Icing waved off. 1:06 left in the third. Fraze gets bumped off the puck. Oh, we have a breakaway. Great backtrack by Hagen. Shot goes high and wide of the net. Picked up by Fox Motors. Blocked away by Fraze. Kelly takes the puck out of the zone. We got an injury here. Murphy Fraze. .31 seconds left in the third. Fox Motors up 5-3. McDonald taking the face-off for the Force. Potts takes it out of the zone. Icing, Force. McDonald taking the face-off. Face-off was won by Fox Motors, back to their own zone. 12 seconds left. Fans on the pass. Offsides, that's the end of the game. Fox Motors wins 5-3. It was a great first game for the Force and the Little Caesars. Taking a loss 5-3, but to a great Fox Motors Hockey Club. We'll have a rematch against them in a couple games. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope Fox Motors players and parents have a safe trip home.